In this video, we're going to talk about Carnegie Mellon, the pros, the cons, and how to get in. Carnegie Mellon is a top 20 ranked university, and it's primarily known for the strength of its STEM programs. It's a mid-sized private university with about 7,500 students, and it's located in the city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You can think about Carnegie Mellon as tech innovation at a cost. And what I mean is that it's one of the very best universities in the world for both engineering and computer science, and it's actually ranked #1 for both artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. It has a history of always being on the cusp of what's next, whether that's driverless cars or humanoid robots or space robotics. And so when you're looking at schools, it should be right there in your conversation with other top schools like MIT, Caltech, Stanford, and Berkeley. But it comes at a bit of a cost because Carnegie Mellon is also known for lacking in a social scene. And a lot of students here complain about burnout and anxiety and depression. So you kind of have to balance out the world-class tech programs with the fact that socially it might not be that much fun. What are some of the pros of Carnegie Mellon? The first is AI. If you want to pursue artificial intelligence or you want to merge it with other fields, then Carnegie Mellon is cutting edge. It was actually the first school to introduce a standalone AI major, and now there's only about a dozen schools around the country that offer it as a major or as a concentration. A second pro is computer science and engineering. Carnegie Mellon has always been at the forefront of these two fields, and the Robotics Institute is known as one of the best and largest robotic centers in the world. So if you want to pursue anything from exoskeleton robots to snake bots that help in disaster relief efforts, Carnegie Mellon is the place for this innovation. The third pro is the Tepper Business School. Carnegie Mellon has one of the top 10 ranked undergraduate business programs in the country. Just like at MIT, it's particularly strong in quantitative analysis. So that could be business analytics or AI-driven business decisions. And there's also a focus on blending tech innovation and entrepreneurship, which you'll find at other top schools like Wharton and Berkeley. A fourth pro is the arts. Even though Carnegie Mellon is primarily known as a STEM university, it has some of the top-ranked arts programs in the nation, including architecture, drama, design, and creative writing. So if you want to go into one of these creative fields, you can minor in a tech field, or you can go into a tech field and minor in one of these creative fields. Carnegie Mellon also has something really cool called the Ideate minor, or the Integrative Design, Arts, and Technology minor. And basically what they do is they take engineers at the school and artists at the school, and they bring them together, and they collaborate on innovative design projects. And then they have sponsorships with top companies like Pixar and Disney and Apple and Tesla. Another pro is the global diversity. Carnegie Mellon attracts the best and brightest students from all around the world, and about a quarter of the students at Carnegie Mellon are international students, and that's about double the percentage you'll find at even top schools in the Ivy League. Another pro are the STUCOs, or student college courses, and this means that undergraduates can teach their own classes on any topic they're really passionate about, and other students can take these classes for credit. They can take them pass-fail, and they really encourage kind of peer-to-peer learning. And past topics have included everything from the art and business of sneaker design to the science of superheroes. And the final pro for many students is the city of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh may not be as dynamic or as walkable as some famous cities like New York or Boston or Austin, Texas. But a lot of students really like it because it's got great sport teams, it's got a lot of restaurant options, it's got good public transportation, it's affordable, and it has good job prospects. What are some of the cons of Carnegie Mellon? Well, the first is a lack of social life. So many students complain here that it's all work and no play, that there's not much to do. There are some fraternities, but many students don't get involved in that. And so a lot of students kind of complain about burnout and anxiety and depression. A second con is the grind culture. Carnegie Mellon has a reputation for being a grind school. The academics are very rigorous and the course load is very demanding. The school motto is actually, "My heart is in the work," and students here take that very seriously. They work all the time. A third con is the nerdy reputation. Carnegie Mellon definitely has a reputation for attracting a lot of nerdy, introverted, socially awkward students. But this is not a type of school that's going to help you get out of your shell by, throwing a lot of social activities your way or having a really vibrant social scene. So if you go here and you are kind of introverted, you're going to need to do the work to kind of get out of your own way. And a fourth potential con is lack of name recognition. Within the STEM community, of course, everyone knows Carnegie Mellon, and so you'll have excellent job prospects once you graduate. But on a broader level, there's a lot of people I haven't heard of this school. So generally students complain that when they tell people to go to Carnegie Mellon, they get one of two reactions. Either they say, wow, you must be a genius, or I've never heard of it. How to get into Carnegie Mellon? Well, the first tip is to apply to the Humanities and Social Sciences College. Carnegie Mellon is broken up into a bunch of different colleges, and when you apply, you have to pick which specific college you're applying to. But the STEM colleges are attracting the best students from all over the world, so the bar is incredibly high. Statistically, you'll have a better chance getting into a school like the Humanities and Social Sciences College, and you can always do a minor in something STEM. So if you want to pursue history or psychology or government, you can always do a minor in something like AI or machine learning or computer science. And this would just improve your admissions odds. And the second tip is that unless Carnegie Mellon is your absolute first choice school, you can apply regular decision. Carnegie Mellon does offer early decision, but statistically it doesn't really give you an advantage. The ED rate is about 14% and the regular decision acceptance rate is about 11%. So any small difference there is probably attributable to the slightly higher caliber of students who apply ED. But there are other top schools that give you a much higher ED rate, like Northwestern or Cornell, which give you about a 20% ED rate. So all things considered, you might want to apply to one of those other schools' ED. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions or want to become a client, you could visit my website or check out my video description.